All right, so the condoms came in. So these are Lexani 20 series, and this is a 255 25 ZR24 extra load. But look, check this part out. That is all the sidewall you get. So it may look fat on video, but watch this. My pinky is wider than the sidewall. And this is just a narrower version of what's on the Bentley. So the Bentley's on 24s, but it has two 75 25s, meaning it's just a wider tire. These are, I'm mounting 24 by 8.5s in these, and those are 24 by 10s. So that's one of the differences and stuff. So I'm gonna show you this height, how these rubber bands look next to like other sizes. Right here, these are 20s. I got this one by, and it's not that big of a difference. And get from over here, it's like probably an inch. That's it. So, and this is a 245 35 ZR20 extra load always. And so if you running 20s on your car and you ain't scared, you got a little fender room left, you can run 24s on there. Now hitting potholes, that's a different story. You know, just don't ride down certain streets. Everybody know, like 4th Street fucked up, stuff like that. And don't go to Houston. So you probably won't make it. And you ain't making it to Lake Charles too. So that's, like I say, this is like the smallest I'm gonna ride, because the Bentley is on 275s, 25s, which is just wider. So this will balloon up a little bit. So this is Moonrock on 28. So if you see, that's a huge difference there though. So, but Moonrock has fat tires on it. So a lot of people don't know. I mean, you can see how much thicker that tire is. Moonrock is actually set up for 30-inch rims with rubber bands. I just liked it the way the 28s look. So and I can get more tire on there without because I was like, I don't want to mess up the powder coat, so and stuff. So, but it holds up. It don't touch down. The Bentley don't even touch down on the ground. So I'm gonna get a couple of spares. Just in case, you know, since I got the tire balancer and the tire machine, I can mount them any time of day, night, anything happens. So we're gonna see how these ride. I messed up a lot of tires figuring out how to use that machine and stuff. So, but you know, you got to pay tuition. So that's what happened when you don't have an instructor, and I like to find out by myself. So let's see what they look like next to the 275s on the Bentley. This is the dusty old Bentley here. And like I say, that's 24 by 10s. These are going to be on 24 by 8.5s. So that's why I got a 275, and they stretched on there. What that means is the rims stick out a little bit more from the tire. And so these are actually going to be the opposite. This is 9.5 from this outer bead to this outer bead, which is in here. And so the rim is 8.5. That means this thing got to crank up a 1/2 inch on each side. And so what is going to happen is going to balloon up and make the tire taller. So it's gonna seem like my sidewall is taller. So that there is the difference in the 275 and the 255. That one's just wider. So this one's more or less for a 8.5 to a 9.5 inch rim, and then that's like 10 to. I wouldn't go past a 10.5 on that one. So am I taking it too far? Probably. I always do that. So we're gonna see how it works out. Either way, it's going on there. It's going on something. So, but you know me, I'd rather find out than to wonder. So it's always how I've been, and I'm a risk taker. So we're gonna ride on these skinny condoms and see how that work out.